20 years ago, I said my wedding vows. Pretty sure at no point did I say to have, to hold, to gaslight. My wife and I think probably more stubborn people than actually in love, if that makes sense. We tried all the things. I tried all the things, you know, couples therapy, romantic vacations. I tried doing the dishes, you know, all the things. But at some point I realized that I couldn't make her feel happy. So I decided to just stop feeling altogether, which is my poetic little way of telling you I started smoking a lot of pot. A lot of pot. We tried all the things, and we acquired many of the things too you're supposed to when you get married. House, kids, pets. And we got a dog 5 years ago named Ozzy. And he was a Bernadoodle. Ozzy was named after the rock star Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, I like that. And but our Ozzy didn't bite off bird heads, but he did eat pretty much fucking everything else. He ate my socks, still does, shredded our sofa. This dog murdered a turtle at one point. Yeah, that poor turtle, he just cracked its shell wide open. And while Ozzy was running down animals in our yard, I was running down the clock, so to speak. And my wife, she knew I smoked a lot of pot. It wasn't a big secret. Her only rule was just keep it away from the dog. Okay. So I kept it, my stash, in like a leather bag, zipped up outside in the patio. And Ozzy stayed out of it for a while. One night, Ozzy figured out how to open a door and work a zipper. And I found him over a debris field of my stash all over the place, and I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. And I kind of pushed him aside, and I did a quick assessment of like, what did he get into? And I figured out very quickly he got one cookie. One edible, because I'm not a big edible guy. It's not my thing. About the equivalent of about a half a joint, for those who are counting at home. And I kind of thought, he'll be fine. Yeah, dog owner of the year. I know. But I keep an eye on him. So I brought him inside in the living room and put on Netflix and put on some stand-up comedy. So I figured, let's make a night of it if he's going to be high. You know? And about an hour goes by, and Ozzy, I notice, is sitting, sitting upright, but he's slumped back a little bit. And his head is pointed straight up at the ceiling fan. And he's just tracking the ceiling fan like that. And my wife walks in at that exact point and kind of pets his head. And very, very quickly is like, what's up with the dog? And I'm like, I don't know. Lying through my teeth. He seems drunk. What's going on? I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, looks at me, looks at the dog, walks away. And about half an hour later, I can tell Ozzy is peeking. He's peeking, because he's climbed up on the couch next to me, and he's on his side, and he's got all four legs straight out. And his eyes are popping out of his head like he's flying through outer space. And my wife comes in at that exact moment, and she is like, what is up with the dog? I don't know. Again, just lying. And it's weird, because I think back, and I should have felt bad, you know? But I was kind of having fun lying. She's like, did he get into your stuff? What? No. Can you check? Okay, fine, I'll check. So I go outside, and I check. I clean up the mess, cover my tracks, and I go back inside. Looks good. I don't see anything. There's something wrong with this dog, man. I don't know. He ate something. You got to take him to the vet. Take him to the ER. So I get him in the car, go to the vet, and I tell them what happened. And the lady at the ER says, well, how long ago did he eat the edibles? And I was like 2 hours. And she's like, well, it's too late. Like, it's already absorbed into a system. We can't do anything. Okay, well, like, what are we gonna do? And she's like, writes down a number and slides it across the counter. Well, what you're gonna do is call this poison control line, tell them what happened, and then we'll follow the recommended treatment. So go outside with the dog, and I'm on hold with poison control for like an hour. Because there are a lot of dogs getting fucked up these days, it turns out. Yeah. And finally get through, I tell them what happened. They're like, well, it's pretty low dosage. He'll be fine, let him sleep it off. Okay, does he need to get checked by the vet? Does he need to get checked in or anything? No, it's fine. Okay, cool. So I go back in to close the loop with the registration lady. And I tell her, she starts typing. And she's like, that'll be $206. And I'm like, you didn't do anything, what are you talking about? But that's the registration fee. And well, I did give you that hotline. Okay, fine. So I hand her my credit card. But before she swipes it, I'm like, hold on one second. On that receipt, can you make sure you don't put anything about drugs or marijuana on there? Because I have security clearance. And she types it up. And just for the record, I worked at AARP at this point. They don't require security clearance there, but I don't even know. So the lady hands me this receipt and it says, emergency visit, very generic. I'm like, cool. Take the receipt, take the dog, walking out, get a text from my wife. And she says, what did the vet say? And so I type, vet said, all good. Send. Gaslight complete. So I take the high-ass dog, take this fabricated receipt, and I take my phone with all these half-truths to my wife, and I get in my car. In that moment, it kind of occurs to me that I'm a bit of an asshole, that I am not the guy, whoever that guy I wanted to be when I got married, I am not him right now. And for whatever reason, all those things came together and kind of cracked my shell wide open and made me realize that maybe I needed to go another path. So these days, me and my ex-wife share custody of Ozzy. And every once in a while, me and Ozzy would be hanging out on the couch, watching Netflix. And I'll feel him staring at me very intensely, looking at me as if to say, hey man, you holding?